Hello everyone, this is Team Moonface and we will be presenting our workshop planning for assessment to participatory design. With O-Week as a theme, we have identified our opportunity as online orientation. The problem that we have identified are overseas students finding it difficult to build connections, unable to participate in social events or join student clubs or societies online, time zone proving to be a challenge, and also finding it difficult and challenging to connect with fellow students. The purpose of orientation is to create a platform for new incoming students to explore and participate in events that are conducted by universities. Duration can last from about a few days to at least a week or 10 days. This can vary between universities. Uh, the events can be categorized as formal events and informal events. We created a comparison chart between 6 universities around the world to see how they tackled online orientation. Uh, all students were given a pre-orientation checklist, which helped them prepare themselves ahead of time, and also to register themselves for session or workshops that could be of their interest. Some of these universities also encouraged fellow students' interaction via online portals, and some of the other universities also encouraged interaction between new students and current students so they could have a conversation about the kinds of facilities that the university had to provide and the kind of student life that they could experience in the university. The main mode of contact for these sessions and meetings were via Microsoft Teams and Zoom. Some of these were even recorded, in which case, if the student was not able to attend a live session, a recording would be sent to the students. Or for some sessions which required registration, a student, if not being able to attend these sessions, would have to send a request to the university to gain access to the recording. To have a thorough read, please pause the video. We also looked up on the influence of online orientation on students. This was a case study that was conducted to understand the impact that students have on that online orientation has on students. The key considerations were orientation learning goals, course design features and approach, and assessment and student completion requirements. The students had to go through an online course where they could familiarize themselves with online orientation. And these are the demographics that have been recorded based on their feedback. To have a thorough reading, please pause the video.
Hi everyone, I'm Charlie. Now we're going to talk about the business limitation. First is the cost. According to the LabT Act 2019, the additional application developed first needs to be suitable for different mobile systems. In addition, new mobile applications also need to constantly pay attention to the latest content and technology, which leads to its relatively high cost. Second, the users both issues. In some areas, users cannot freely access the internet, and the good internet conditions are necessary when using the application. Third, unable to achieve the intended purpose of their products. If the design is too confusing, users may be unable to quickly and accurately find the information they want. And in terms of the stakeholders, first is the UNSW IT department. This department manages the daily operation of the UNSW official website and app. Third is the advertisers. Advertising can help them to attract more target users and increase their profit. Third is the UNSW Cup leaders. Leaders in UNSW can rescue the new student to join in all week by using the platform. Those freshmen who join the Cup can have a positive impact on the development of the UNSW Cup. Final is the App and Website Design Committee. UNSW can find app design committees to be responsible for app interface design by hiring. They have professional graphic design capabilities that can enhance the visual appearance of the app. Now, we could focus on the workshop of the participation design. We created a mind map of the app. Our design is based on enhancement of the current USW app universe. We have added an inclusive entrance for the orientation week on the homepage. This slide will provide a new online or week platform for event students. UNSW Tour and Fire Volunteer are two functions we provide to the target school in the new function. User can have visual tour to make a 360 degrees visual tour of the campus, which can help freshmen experience a sensory of the UNSW remotely. Moreover, the live tour of the campus function provides user with another creative way to roam the university. Volunteers can lead freshmen to experience the USW up and close and enhance their understanding of the USW facility. Meanwhile, through the online function, volunteers can provide real-time answer to freshmen, enhancing the experience of the USW at all week. In terms of the function of Fire a Volunteer, before the user enters the volunteer match, the interface will promote the user to enter the relevant personal information. This can guide users to match the most suitable volunteer for survey.
We design the persona based on existing information, taking into account the user groups of all week. First of all, Olivia is an international student in Australia. She hopes to learn more about the school and the new semester to help her enroll better. John is a local student in Australia, and it is important for him to meet more peers. In addition, Michael is a staff member of the USW Student Center, and he wants to better respond to students' questions. Through the role setting of the three people, we discover the detail of possible opportunities. We also use the questionnaire to investigate USW students' opinion about the orientation week. The sample of this survey is about 26 USW students. By shooting out the collected data, it can be recognized the most students are interested in learning about the course selection and school equipment at a week. In terms of choosing volunteers, 76.3% of students will be willing to communicate with volunteers who have the same language with them. Moreover, the majority of students will pay more attention to the faculty and degree of the volunteers. This contextual inquiry mainly interviews and records several target users. After interview with this process, we found several phenomena. The first is the user in Australia do not pay much attention to the online information of all week. On the contrary, international students are more inclined to experience all week through online platforms. Volunteer, and the second is volunteer recruitment and other information are too difficult to find. So many users who are interested in participating have missed the opportunity. Users really want to get school souvenirs, and users have needs for information such as campus and scholarships.
Next, I will introduce the third research method, cut shorting. The primary purpose is to short the workshop modules. First, provide users with cards, papers, and pens. Users need to choose the orientation week method they want to participate in, and at the same time, short related activities. Generally speaking, we have obtained a lot of data. What students are most interested in is the question answering part. I interviewed some students. They think Q&A can answer their specific questions. If orientation week can have this function, it will be very efficient and effective. Next is the story part, storyboard. When you want to learn about campus information, you can open the application. OWIC can help you achieve this goal. At the same time, the online OWIC function can provide online consulting services for students from all over the world. Next, I will to analyze some of the limitations of our workshop. First, there are some cross data in the results. For example, I found that because many students are not living in Sydney, they can only participate in online activities to participate in the orientation week. This is a passive choice rather than activity choice. so that it will affect its behavior and their judgment. Despite the data skill, the overall data direction shows a specific result. More than 37% of the students think that answering questions is very important, and this data can help us improve the corresponding functions of the application. Finally, let me make a conclusion of this group's cooperative learning. Our team hopes to improve the experience of teachers and students during the UNSW Orientation Week. We have obtained a large amount of data through investigation and research, participatory design, observation method, and other collaborative design methods. This data can improve the detailed design part of the workshop. We need to consider the needs of different users by redesigning the UNSW application functions to increase the influence of the orientation week. This is our reference list. Thanks for watching.